It's a 2-lap race at the Nürburgring 24-hour circuit. My reason for showing this replay is because the guy who is currently on pole accused me of being dirty. So we are going to review the replay for evidence. So this is me. Yes, I'm in the Lexus. Special delivery done by Mad Max. So I escaped that guy. Didn't touch anybody. Managed to burst through me. This is my manufacturer's machine. For some reason, on daily races, on the first lap, the handling of this car changes dramatically for me, and that's why you saw earlier when I went wide, despite using the very same braking zones that I'm accustomed to. And in fact, at this point in the race I was driving a lot slower than I normally would. Now, I'm not trying to set a fastest lap time here, I'm only saving fuel. Let's have this race is not really about me, so let's have a look at these guys up ahead here. From where I was seated, because probably I was. From where I was seated, as far as I recall, these guys were having an almighty tussle. I don't know if they were using controllers or wheels. I stayed away from that because it was very uncomfortable getting close to these guys. Both cars doing the exact same thing. And then their shift patterns as well. And you know something? The guy who was in first, the guy starting on pole, let's look at that. And this guy is SS. He's rank S. Safety S. Now, just for the record, I beat this guy twice. Both occasions he started ahead of me. That's the guy in first as we speak. So I have the other race saved as well. I'm going to also upload that race. And even though I often come up against, I'm AS. Ranked as AS, and even though I come up against guys ranked SS or A+, I easily destroy these guys. Easily. I remember seeing all of this. This guy accused me of being dirty. This poor guy in the Porsche was trying his best to get a pass. And he couldn't. And now I realizing that, and I knew this track better than those two guys. I'm certain about that. So I made the decision here to start getting in range for my attack. So it was between here and the following lap I started getting in range. Okay, that's how I look at what else is going to happen here. The record Kin LM GTP Kin LM, and thumbs up and fair play to him. At this point I can't really recall if I simply got past. I think I got past him easily and it was a clean pass. Yeah, I think I got past him quite... No, it was not. No. I think he got off the track, and that's how I got past here. So I got within range, and based on what was happening ahead, I knew something like that would take place. They would run up, and I would be able to capitalize on it. So, because this track is not very easy to overtake on, but I did that in the other race. Started in 11th and finished in 6th. Far more fuel than both of them, so I knew I had these two guys covered. He had better tires. Whoa, this guy was in trouble. This guy is going to begin attacking once again. See, starts going wide, so it's not the only two corners that he messed up. I think that's what got me realize that he may be using a controller. They were fighting, impeding each other. And this guy accused me of being dirty. I was involved in that. One thing I must give this guy credit for. Every opportunity he believes he can gain an advantage, he simply goes for it. Fair play to him though. Because here he could have simply muscled his way through. Saw that. Both these guys were going to suffer on fuel. Both of them. All three of them. This guy using for ABS. Mine is white, this is white. Guileless. Yellow. nothing here. To see this again. This is what you would, you're coming up to where I went full on attack mode. I knew just what to do to get around this guy. He was not going to give away his position easily. I've seen what has been happening ahead of me, and I knew exactly what I needed to do. I simply stepped it up. Now, this is what we need to see again. So I got in close here. There's no contact. Let me go back a bit. Right. Check again to see if there was any hit there. You see half a car, at least half a car, like if not a full car. And you know, let me show you guys something. Oh, this is my view while it's driving. I put the seat as far back as possible, and it's easier for me to gauge what is happening behind, because when you are close up you see less of that rear view mirror. Alright, so if you look at the area under his bump, under his lights, that grill in the back, that's why I gauge how close I can get to a vehicle. So we are gonna go through this and see if at any point so you see the distance is increasing from this view. You see me, distance is increasing. I didn't touch him before, and at this point I came off. If you're looking at the shift lights, you realize I'm off the throttle. Not fully off, but there, down to one light. And we're getting closer, closer, closer. So let's take it from here and see. Let's see. Again, look at the distance. Okay. Check for contact again. There is none. So maybe I could have touched him, but look at the angle on his car. He is already, let me see here, so there is still some space. There is still some space. I knew I did not touch this guy. I didn't get a penalty, I got a clean race. I did not touch this guy. So I got close. No, whoa, what did I do there? Whoa, 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 whoa. I got back too far. This guy was all over the place. Let's check this. Alright, so you know, I wish it was live so that you guys can tell me what you think. I knew I got close. I'm a far superior driver to him, but I didn't touch him. And check this frame. So there's no touch here. Let's check this frame. There's no touch here. So let's check this frame. There's still no touch here. No point did I touch this guy, but I knew what was going to happen. Now I want you to take a look at this. Look at the angle of my car, look at the angle of his car, and this is only going to be a disaster. Now I'm used to doing this. Notice my both wheels. Look at the position, look at his car, and instantly I saw this. I knew what was going to happen, and in fact I regretted that I was being so close anyway. I knew what was going to happen. He did this to block me, because on the previous lap he was all out here where the camera is, had to take this bend. And he was doing this with the intention to block me. And initially, you know, I wanted to take this route on the outside because I knew what was going to happen, but I suspected he would make a move and I would have gotten a penalty, so I decided not to. Alright, so let's go again. Still on the framework. Let's check this for contact. No touch again. No touch. I didn't touch the guy. I am way better than that. So I think this is where I recognize that he was going to have an issue. Look at the angle of his steering. I want to show you guys something. Look at the angle of, you really can't see this here, so let me see, up is R1. So okay, so look at the angle of his steering. This guy is already on the grass. Look at the angle of his steering. Look at it. Alright, he's like what, 30 degrees, 40 degrees, not 40. That's 30 degrees lock. Right? Look at the difference. Look at the position of the car. I'm still on the curb, directly on the curb, and his wheel is on the grass. I challenge him to check it himself, and he really should. So the space is now opening up because I knew exactly what was going to happen. I think I had probably backed off all the way, so the space is now beginning to open again. Look at this guy's car. He's now, well, and this is a mid-engine rear-wheel drive. Look at his wheel on the grass. The front is already on the grass, and he is, look at the angle of his lock. I want to show you the angle of his steering again. So the degree of turn has increased. Why is he angled the car like that? Why? I'm not sure if his plan was to get up here, but if he tried that, he would have gone onto this barrier here, I guarantee you. Anyway, we'll see what happens. So I click 2 frames again. Right, and he was gone here. He was gone from there. Look at that. At no point is this guy returning to the track. But this is a lifetime. I wish they had, instead of that lifetime, which is hardly ever used, at least I used it back in Gran Turismo 6 and 5. I've never used it in this game. I'm getting out of the way here. Because look at that. Look at what is going to happen here. Alright, so down is R2. Alright. There's only one thing is going to happen here now. But this car is lower than mine. And there's only one thing that is going to happen here. You should have, instead of putting the lifetime in, put a noise or a noise detector, the kind that you would use in cricket games and so on, to pick up sound, so that you can fully analyze replays specifically for impact and so on. This guy is claiming I hit him, so we are checking, and I knew I did not. In fact, I got past his lap here, but he impeded my progress. Because I had to wait until his car ghosted before I can full on go through. I was already veering away, and you're only seeing it in frame by frame here. But believe me, I did not touch this guy. I am aware of what I was doing. And I do not, well, I hardly ever resort to dirty tactics. I can fight dirty, but I hardly ever resort to it. Look at this. You're seeing frame by frame, and what you're seeing here is that he's onto the grass and he's not going to come off. Alright, so let's go down and see the angle of his steering. Look at that, he's steering off, his angle has increased even more. He's what? It's not entirely 45 degree at this point. So you see that? It's not entirely 45 degree. Strange enough I am, but I'm moving away, so I am a bit, let me see, yeah, we all both wheels are different at the same angles. Somehow I am moving away and this guy is, well, I remember I told you, he literally lost control of the vehicle, so that's the difference. That's the difference there. So he lost control. He lost control. And I'm getting past him here. Look at this. I don't know why he put his car on that area of the truck. Now I didn't get a penalty, neither did I. In fact, I got a clean race. So I got fastest lap and clean race. He had pole. So I sent it up 2 frames and still no contact. And now I'm fully off the curb. So I am moving away. He's still set in the danger zone. He's trying to come on whilst on throttle. So let's look at what is happening with his trotter. Look at what is happening with my trotter. Look at his trotter. Accelerator, look at it. What is happening with mine. I remember I mentioned to you a couple of frames back that I was fully off. I see the evidence is there. And I'm clearing him. I'm already clearing him. I'm like peeping out, but I'm off the accelerator. I'm moving away from the curb. And there's the evidence. So So I mean, give me credit, guy. I can do this with my, well, not with my eyes closed, but I drive in cockpit view for reasons like that. It's easier for me to judge. I know other persons who use other views, and you know, and I mean respect to them, but I use cockpit view for this reason. Let me see if there's contact here. But these spaces, well, remember this is only just click frames, so look at where my car is now. You're starting to see my car, and he's still on the grass. This guy is full on throttle. Yeah, I want you to take special note of this. It's full on throttle. Look at his rear tires. Look at my tires. My front is much more worn than my rear is. Look at his rear. I'm off the accelerator. He's on. See if we touch the guy. Guy says I touched him. And you can see, so you now see the full white line. I'm moving away. I'm moving out of this guy's way. How could he not know this is going to happen? Wait. So you could actually get a view from inside someone else's vehicle. I've never done that before. Again, more of the white line. This guy's still in the grass. He's back off the throttle a bit here. I'm still off the throttle. He's on, I'm off. Where did I touch this guy? Where? Exactly where? When? The guy was seriously pissed at the end of the race. Accused me of being a dirty driver and then quit. So everyone in the end of race chat could easily form the opinion that I did something when I did not. I kept my distance. The evidence is there again. So I am now getting on the accelerator. Look at there, evidence. Look at the difference. Look at me. Look at the difference. So I am now, he's on. Look at the difference. Guys, you can see I'm moving away from the line and moving away from him. It's going to happen right over the brow of the hill, so let me speed it up a bit. Well, I shouldn't actually. Let's take it through. Look at this. Look at this. At no point did I touch this guy. Taking it through, you're seeing the gap is opening up. What was he doing? I am confused. He went on the grass. He was hot on the throttle. Look at this. No point did I touch this guy. No point. At no point. Even his ghost I avoided. I think I should take a picture of this one. Let me see. So I'm here, even then at what at look, I maintain that same throttle, that same angle of the, or degree of throttle. I maintain that. I'm gonna take a picture of this here. Me versus a ghost. Yeah, so this guy I raced against accused me of being dirty. I knew I didn't touch him. He started on pole. He took a defensive line that cost him dearly. He accused me of being dirty and then quit the chat. You know what, carry on. You're disingenuous. You're disingenuous. You're dishonest. At no point did I touch you. I knew that because I use cockpit view. This is the view I use. I'm well aware. So I had got past him by the time the yellow flags came up. So I will use my driving view to finish the race here, and you'll see what I do. A lot of guys find this view to be restrictive, but you can see how this view helps me stick within the parameters. I use certain pointers within the car to gauge where I'm placing the vehicle. So you see that bottom of that angle in front of the windscreen, the bottom angle. So I use that for the left side of the circuit, and for the right side I use the windshield wiper to judge where I'm putting the vehicle. It's sort of weird, but it's what's worked for me. And if you look at it, you realize that the distance between the bottom and that angle on the left and the windshield wiper is 0. So I know from practice how much I can go to do that for the ride. So that's what works for me. This view also takes away a lot of distractions. And as we speak, I'm progressing towards being an A+ driver, and I'm going to get there. I'm serious about it now. I had quite a few mishaps with the G29, all of which I repaired. I actually changed the casing of the G29 because it somehow ended up cracked. So I switched that with the case that I have on the G27. And I'm also looking to build my own race seat. I already have the seat. I've had it quite a while because it's actually a seat that I used in a rally vehicle. So I have the seat. I use the G29 clamped to a small table that was built. And I use one of those plastic chairs as my seat. So all that is going to change as soon as I can afford to find the time to either do some welding or find suitable material that I can probably bolt together to build my race seat. So guys, that was that race there. What was that? Alright, so I'm going about to really end the broadcast. I need to go and play some Ghost Recon. Finally being able to get my SR back. I met a dirty driver and destroyed my SR in one race in just one nasty corner. That was actually the first corner. Guy came from behind, probably 14th on the grid, and just plowed through everybody. It was one of the nastiest things I've ever seen since I've been racing on Gran Turismo Sports 2018 till now. And it's not the vehicle, he was using the Genesis Group 3 car, which is a car that I am also a manufacturer driver, and it's not that car. It's just his idea of messing everyone up, and I went from SR99 all the way down to SR64. So I had a couple races, both of which well, more than a couple. I didn't save one of the races, but I had 3 races tonight, and it's back up to 99. And this other race I started in 11th, and finished 6th. Again, I beat this guy. So let me see. Share this first. Carleon has a much faster qualifying time than I do. I think he's like what, probably 4 seconds ahead of, maybe more. But he's faster. But this is a 2-lap race and not a qualifying event. In this race, the guy that came first actually upstage everybody else, because there were guys who were SS ranked, including Carleon or Carleon, however you pronounce the name, Spanish, I think. Cali House John. So Kai1. So I guy in front, I can't remember what his name was, but he has super fast qualifying time in the Citroen. And he also drove for this race. I think the Citroen is really the car for this race once you can keep it on the track. He has been able to do that and he's setting fastest times, saving fuel. We just look at the start for this race just to see where Kai1 was on the grid. I'm going to end the stream, but I'll upload this on YouTube some point again. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so it's FIA. This guy in front. The guys to watch. I'm in 11. Look at the Carleon is right ahead of me up there. Got past this guy. Help me up a bit. So change vehicles. Got another vehicle that burns gas. Pretty decent start with these guys. A lot of S rank here, A plus and A. One guy going wide. Something happened up here. Let's see what happened up here. Whoa, so that's what happened because I got the yellow flag. I got distracted, and that's why I use. So let's go back and see. So we got on the shutters a bit too fast. He started taking his corner too and got on the shutter. When he was losing it, he was still hot. So I had both James Bond and Avery covered. Avery appeared also to be distracted for some reason. Got a clean race here as well. I do not relish the punting game. That's how forgiving I've been with Avery here. Yes, short shifting, allow him some space. Guy up ahead is really having a fun time. So we cut the corner. This is Calliope. This guy also cut a corner and went wide. Touch this guy, despite how it looks. I didn't touch him. It's the benefit of being on board. And he was baiting me to take the outside line here. Of course I wouldn't fall for that, not on this track. Neither in real life or in a game. I realized that the group ahead were being allowed to get away, so I would just show up to the point where I overtook this guy. Something. I wasn't even aware at the time that Cali 1 was in the race. Got the space I gave this guy. I was attacking him, so I gave him the room. using a controller. That's why the light is blinking when he's on the corner. Look how far these other guys are gone. Look at this guy. Very same corner. Very same corner. The guy did the same thing in another vehicle. I'm gonna take the outside line this time. And I'm gonna take a photograph of this. I'll post you up, man. I'm gonna post you up. Meter. So he's trying to opposite lock here, but look at the wheel. This guy has to be bad lucky. Just has to be. So let me take a view of Caliwan again. Next race, same outcome. Got a penalty for his reward this time. And now he has to wrestle with his SR if he wants to make good of his efforts in the FIA races tomorrow. This guy likes hitting that wall on the right. He doesn't try hitting the one on the left. Same corner, same outcome. So there you have it, guys. I took a lot of your time. We are featuring Caliwan. It's this guy here. This guy spun out in a race before and he's out again. Guy didn't even get a penalty, so then that saves a lot. in third, and as far as I'm aware, I do not think he finished third. I think Evil Betty somehow got past him. This guy is sketchy. So here using this car, but this race on this track, I would recommend that one, you have a wheel, two, do not use the curbs. Say again, do not use the curbs. This car will kill you. Corvette is an ideal car also for this race. At this point I'm up into 7th. This poor guy. The 6th. But this guy had a penalty. This guy is going to nail his ass. Well done, guys. Guy was trying to catch me, by the way. He was 2 seconds behind here. Well, 8:41. 44, so just over 2 seconds he's behind. And he ended up just where a little further. This race again, so I won't bother boring you guys with this. Not much to happen, except that these guys fought all the way through. Similar tires, different engine layouts, similar tires because but this was an S rank player here in this format versus a BS driver in this Citroen. So that was it, guys. So